and welcome to another weekly connection. So, here we are, once again, still planet Earth, still 3D. But you, I hope, are becoming more and more 5D in who you are and in the way that you light up the world. We're going to use a quote today from Mother Teresa. Hold on, I got to read it because I'm not that good. She says, "Spread love everywhere you go. Let no one ever come to you without leaving happier than when they came." That is so profoundly important that you, as a light seed, be the beacon of light for others and to spread that light. And they recognize that light. You want to leave your vibration everywhere you go. And you do it anyway, but you want that vibration to be one of love. You want to leave of surroundings at a better vibration than when you walked into it. You want to raise up the consciousness and the level of people more and more. And the more you are that light beacon, the easier it is to spread the light, the easier it is to be that light for everyone. Because everyone is looking for love. We already know that. They're a little messed up about their ideas of how to get love or their concept of love. Okay. So it's our job as light seeds to let them see and feel that love in everything that they do. We do. So we have today Lady Portia, Lord Mahay, Lord Katumi, and all the crew. But Lady Portia is leading today. And she's leading today because the more we are able to raise our vibration, the more you keep your orbit on, the more you work off the karma of this third dimensional planet. And we all know that we'd like to leave that 3D trash behind. So let's do it. And you do it through your heart, through your vibration, through your expression of that love. The more you do it, I promise you, the easier it is. Now, do you have moments of frustration? 100%. That's different than the judgment or the um, feeling of anger or hatred that you would have. I may not be happy with what's going on in the world today. Hello, as most of us feel. But I understand in that frustration of cruelty and anger and hatred that the dark is coming up and it's being lit up. And I bless those who are in the path of that. And I send my love to them all the time. And I know that this is a time and an event in history where all of us, and it doesn't matter what your level of consciousness is, but all of us are burning off whatever karma, and karma means understanding or not understanding. And we are coming to that point of understanding globally in a big way. So we know that by being this light, by letting others feel that moment of love, that we help them on their journey. It's such a blessed task to be given. Be love, be light, leave others happier than when they came to you. How hard is that? This thing's too close. There we go. How hard is that? Isn't that a wonderful job? Pat and I experience it. I experience it all the time. And now I use a sight cane and things, but even before when I didn't, I would go to places and maybe I hadn't been there for years, and people remembered me. And it's like, oh, it's so good to see you again. But they were not remembering me. They were remembering my light, that feeling of love, that comforting space that you put them in by being there, by being that light. And that's what they remember. And so that's why we call ourselves light seeds, because we light up wherever we go. And that's your job. And as Mother Teresa said, you always want to light up the room. That love, that safeness that love gives you is something that we all seek. Love gives you that feeling of safeness, that mommy feeling. So you can do this, practice more and more, especially when someone irritates the pajebers out of you. Do it. Be it. Shift it. Change it. Change someone who's having a terrible day or terrible time or feeling anger or feeling sad to happiness. All you have to do is be that torch of light. All you have to do is feel that light inside of you. Be that orbit of light that you share with everyone. Now more than ever, people feel a lot of anxiety for so many reasons. Be that moment. Be that moment for those people. There is a time, it's after your initial life review when you die. And when my mother passed, she asked me to attend these reviews, these things. And one time she said that I'm going to a celebration. It's my celebration. But in this celebration, there was this man, and he was being honored for being that love, that light, that moment of safety for my mother when she was in boarding school. Every morning, he made sure to be out sweeping the porch in front of his apartment when she came out. And all he did was say, "Good morning, Molly." And she remembered him as the light in her day. And in this celebration, she honored him for being that light for her. It was beautiful. This is what you want to be. You want to be that light in someone's day, every day, with everything that you do. So wear your orbit, be that orbit, be that cocoon of light. 24/7. In luminous energy, we teach you the tubing, where you learn to be a vortex of energy that will actually remove dark energies from another person for them with no effort. But let's put our orbit on. Are you ready? So let's do it. So we've got our aura cleanse, and we have our cosmic thrust. Yeah. Okay, there we go. I got a drop. One drop goes a long way. Bring it up into your aura. Cup your hands together. That deep breath in. That 15-second meditation. Let it connect you, heaven and earth, and a little more at that solar plexus so you're strong. That was designed for strength, for stamina, and endurance. And the ascension oil does two things. It dissolves the calcium around your third eye so that you can see through it better. And it blocks the noise from all the peeps. And we put on our nose and on our throat. So we're ready. Let's be the brightest torch of light we can be 24/7 and radiate that love inside ourselves, dissolving our karma and sending that light to others to help them on their journey. So visualize that gold light. We're going to do solar plexus. Visualize that light coming from source, and it comes all the way down into your head, and it fills every cell, every pore, every part of you, every molecule is full of that golden light. It gives you courage, stamina. It lets you do the job you need to do as a light seed. And bring that light all the way down and out your feet and into the earth to the mother. Ma grabs on to your lariat. And you continue on through the grid and around her grid system. And she, with an essence of herself, that light comes back up. And now go around and around and around. And you feel that orbit. You feel that connection of heaven and earth. Step one in wearing your light garment. As an empath, you wear your shield 24/7 because now we're going to bring it up and it's going to waterfall through all 12 of your auras. And that cocoon of light, that cloak, gives you stamina and the energy and the ability to light up this world. And we radiate that light out. Damn it. Put on as much as you can. Just maximize that light. I feel how strong and warm and comfortable it is. And through the well of the mother, we connect to all of those energies that are on the planet, off the planet, wherever they are, that are assisting us, that are helping us to get this job done on Earth. This transition, this type of transition, happens every 26,000 years. This one, the one you're in, the one you chose, is the biggest event in cosmic history because we have that thing we call the error. which is choice, choosing light or choosing ego. Majority on this planet right now run by ego and not by their heart, not by love. But there are so many of us that are run by love. And we are gaining strength, and it is getting stronger. And the egos within ourselves and everyone else are beginning to see light, to be love. And this is our job. That's why we're here, right? So allow yourself to connect with all those energies that are beaming you, just like you're beaming through your solar plexus and in your heart. They're beaming us. And we want to gobble up all that light, bring it in, feel that love, because we are all connected. There is no separation. And we are dissolving all of that 3D dark, cruel hatred that has been part of this phase of this transition, which has been the darkest transition that Earth has experienced. And we go up. And we are going up. As horrible as the world may look, remember, we are lighting up the dark, and they are bucking like wild broncos. And we understand that because they believe their existence, their golf size image of reality, of what is truth. That's what they believe. And they believe it's about power and suppression. But we know better. We know that's not how it works. And we know that cruelty will soon end, as much as there is now. Send blessings to those who are experiencing that, because they're doing it for all of us to see. Feel the light as it moves through you. And know that your sacral chakra has now come to a point that you understand a lot more than you don't. And when you don't, you bring it right onto that spleen, to that splenic chakra. And you bring in that opalescent color of light. And you bam yourself until you do understand. And you will understand. And then you radiate that right out your solar plexus for others to get it. Like, oh, I get it. That's why they're doing that. It's like the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain. And it's fear that makes us humans act poorly. So we radiate that light. And remember your empathic shield, and that sits right on your liver, right? That keeps you from being judgmental, because we understand why people behave the way they do. So let's say we don't, and we feel judgmental. We all have triggers. We all have things that push our buttons. Everyone. Then we use that empathic shield. We bring in that light right to your liver. And we feel that gold light, which is the light there. And we no longer can judge when we wear this shield of light, because we see it and we understand it from their point of view. Do I condone it? And do I take on that perception? No. But I know that children don't always have the same view of the world that I do as an adult. And they are only children having temper tantrums, thinking they're the center of the universe. So we be the light. That's what we do. And we send that light, that love. Everyone, absolutely everyone seeks love. No exceptions. We're all looking for that in all the wrong places, but we are. So then we bring it up to our thymus, our conscious intention. And we know that through being this beacon of light, through sharing that light, that love, and bringing others into that orbit of love, wherever you go, whatever you do, kind of a goo. We know that we are helping others and we are co-creating a world based on love, not on power and cruelty and suppression. Not me, me, me. Us, us, us. We know that we are a part of a whole, that we are together. We learn this by connecting in nature. We grow step by step. And we express who we are, light beings, carriers of the light. And we know, and we have no doubt, that we will succeed. And as I always say, we know how the last page reads. We're just still writing the 3 pages before it. We know we succeed. We know we are succeeding. So shine your crown chakra and radiate your telepathic notch to sing that song of love to all you see, to all you meet, to everyone you touch, and inspire them to feel love and to know they are loved. This is our job as light seeds. You're doing a great job. Keep going. Stay strong. I love you. And I'll see you next week.